Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. This is episode 262, and we are continuing with our samurai. At least until I don't have any more. You know what? I don't think I do have any more samurai quests. No, that's because I have to level up, don't I? That's right. And we worked out that we were quite a few main story quests off having. Right. Quite a few main story quests off having the end of the patches between the end of A Realm Reborn and the beginning of Heavensward. So we were going to start putting some of those in as well. I am still very much getting used to what these samurai abilities do. Let's have a quick looky-see through them. Okay, I haven't worked out jump yet. What does that do? Okay. Oh, alright. I'm not even sure I need that there. Okay, let's have a look. So we have Third Eye. Reduces the amount of damage taken. So we definitely need to put that on when we first start fighting. We have Ijutsu, which depends on our Sen gauge, which is this thing up here. Okay, we got this. Let me just grab this and dump it down here. Alrighty. We have, what do we got? So, oops, get back there. So Hakaze, attack with the potency of 180. Combination with Hakaze, 260, and grants Fugetsu. Where's Fugetsu? Unless, of course, it goes to Fugetsu. I think it may. And this is where I need to actually practice just a little bit more to see. There's Mongatsu and P. Okay, arm's length I know what to do with. Engeko. Attack. Maybe that needs to go somewhere else. What's this? Fuga. All nearby enemies. So that is like an area effect attack. Meikyo Shisu. Execute up to 3 weapon skill combos without meeting combo prerequisites. Does not affect Iijutsu. Which one was Iijutsu again? See, I don't remember their names most of the time. Because I just go by the numbers on my screen and the pattern of where they fit. Because I can't hold that many names in my head because my brain is not wired that way. Okay, we will learn the patterns. It is okay, and this is one of the other reasons why I'm not very good at. I can look up battles and mechanics all you like, but until I actually do the battle and the mechanics, nothing works. We need to go check with the mender. Brain be do like that. Alrighty. So I think we needed to be Samurai 55 for our next quest. Why don't we head on back to I'm looking for the mender. Actually, the mender is right here. I went right past them. We'll head on back to Ul'dah and we'll see what that's about. Yeah, let's repair everything. We're a bit dented. We kind of got killed a few times. Trying something that was probably a bit too hard for us. Because we're like that and we want like a challenge, and I wanted to see if it could, do the thing. How full is our backpack? Every adventurer's favorite game. We have a lot of bait in there. Shift Control I will give me my Chocobo saddlebag, and we can see if it will fit. Of course it will. And then we can just click over here and go sort. It's going to have to change as things get fuller, but for now it will do. Is that Chocobo feed? I'm so tempted to stick it in my Chocobo bag. Alright, but we do need to we want to put this in. Alright. I'm not sure what to do with the demi material yet. We are. I have played 2,000 hours in this game, and do you think that I have my head around all of the mechanics in any sort of format. No, because I am still learning classes and I am still learning how to fit things into my backpack and where I can sell things. And yeah, maybe in another 2,000 hours time we might be somewhere good. Let's go over to Andreas. I did summon you. We're going to entrust or withdraw, so we'll entrust any duplicates. Right, looks like I must be saving up for my crafting. That's a pretty good start. And then we'll quit out of that. And then we'll go into Hragath. And we'll entrust some more items in Hragath. There we go. Alright. Did I have any rhyme or reason as to how I was doing this? Or did I just stuff things in my backpack? That's maybe not a question I should be asking right now, is it? Sigh, because he's very full. Right. Okay. Let's just leave our retainers alone for a bit. I do want to sell a few things on the markets. Actually, I could sell a bunch of stuff on the markets. Look at that. We could sell all the things. We don't have to go gather it again. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll do some main story quests. I don't have a hunting log for Samurai, do I? No, I just have a hunting log for Immortal Flames, and we're nearly through it. I got murdered doing Ugamaro Priests. That's right. We are on a new challenge log as well. So we could get into some of that. But I think what we might do is we might level up by doing main story quest. What do you reckon? And when we get to level 55, we'll go to Ul'dah. You know, I can't teleport between aetheryte like that. Sigh. Alright, where's my home set to today? Limsa. Right, well, we're already here, so we don't want to return there. Let's go. Let's have a quick check in at Ul'dah, see if we've leveled up enough. I don't think we have, but we'll check it anyway. I know it's always a bit like this when I've been away just a little bit from the character. Been a little bit away from the game. I'm trying to learn how to do deep dungeons with my main character, Nananji. I'm not sure I want to talk to you. I know. Shh. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save my my around the town quests that I haven't done for this way. For my later characters, where is? Don't run across the middle of the training mat. It's down here, I think he is, isn't he? No, he's not. I should probably look at the map. Cease and Desist and the Horns of the Green. Neither of those sound like samurai quests. Let's will you put your fingers on the right keys? There you are. Let's go this way. Didn't we leave Master Musashi at the Adventurers Guild? You know, over here. Let's check it. All right. No, not that one. That's another class unlock quest. I forget which one for. Yes, we did leave him in here. So this is where we'll find our samurai quest. I just want to check on the next level. I think it's 52. Yeah, there we go. So we're nearly there. We just have to do our thing. All right. Well, we were leveling up using a hunting log. But I think we'll level up this episode by using our main story quests. We've got about 2 patches to go. So, in the main story quest line, we're currently at patch 2.4 in Coming to Terms is where we're at. And we have quite a few little quests to go before we get to 2.5, and then we have patch 2.55, and then we will be in Heaven's Red. So, let's do a few more story quests. It does help if I come down the right side of the stairs. And why is my bird not with me? Get your lazy little tail feathers over this way, Budgie. When I work it out. There we go. I know, it's too cold for my hands to work properly. That's why it's not working. Let's go see what this MSQ is about. We need to speak to the House Fortem's guard. We've been expecting you, madam. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Sure. Hey.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Right. Oh, they look formidable.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphinaud Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
I don't think so.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Weren't we here to discuss something else?
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
Whew, no pressure.
Now then, shall we begin?
Sure.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Now, Alphinaud.
Despite their presence in Coerthas, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet.
Yeah.
Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Right.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Americ, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Of course he does.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
Right.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments.
It's a start.
I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
Now.
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Whoa. Oh, let's go. Does that give me craftsmanship and CP? Oh no. Alright, pants. We have knocked breaches, gladiators, marauders, warriors, dark knights and gunbreakers. Definitely not for us. We also have Astrum Hose for lancers, dragoons and reapers. And Glombray for pugilists, rogues, monks, ninjas, samurais and vipers. But which are less powerful than the pants we're currently wearing. Let's grab our Allegan silver pieces. At least I hope they are less powerful than the pants we're wearing. Let's have a quick check. 110, yeah, that was a good call. Because we're at 115. So anything less than 115 we don't want. Weapons wise we could. We could do with some more jewellery at a higher level. Which reminds me, Control C gives us our currency. If we go across to common, battle currency, we can see we have space to earn more Allegan Tomestones of Poetics. These ones don't come in until much later, so alrighty. Let's check and make sure we don't have anything better. Rightio. Well, Alphinaud, I think it's time we start our next main story quest. The Intercession of Saints. Recent developments have given Alphinaud much to consider. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of is bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hoshafon and find out what he has learned. Well, let's go. Lord Hoshafon. I'm not sure I can do their voices justice, so please forgive me. I know, one day he's going to have enough of her jumping across his table. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible fate without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Hoshafon said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Roselore. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Yes, sir. Rightio. You know what we haven't done? We have not eaten food. Let's see if we can find something that gives us some form of battle. I know, I've been threatening to buy some. Let's go with the vitality. That'll give us an extra space in our backpack. That's kind of handy. Rightio. Okay, well, let's go. We are going to Boulder Downs. Where's that? Right, it looks like it's a fly. Let's go for a fly. Come on, Budgie. And if you guys are doing this quest, you will have completed the main body of the Realms Reborn stuff, and you too will be able to fly your way across the landscape. No, this looks like it. Oh my god. Well, I did want to... Two. Okay, I should go 7, 6. I should do 1, and I should do 1. Let's go. Hi. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Lord Hoshafon bids you speak with us. Then you must be... beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind, tipped the wagon for good measure even. Whole darn thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier just to steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own, hidden away off. But pay no attention to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire, receiving care at the observatorium, could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. The observatorium, you say? You're having me run all over the countryside, aren't you? Come here, bird. Time for a fly. Right, let's go. This is such a long name, too. The observatorium of what now? The first dicasterial observatorium of ethereal and astrological phenomena. That's what it is. Alright. Let's see if we can find this squire. In the place with removal. We probably should get off the bird. Someone is going to get annoyed that we keep riding our mount into the hospice. Maybe I should have ridden him upstairs? Possibly. It looks a bit like it, doesn't it? This place must be so cold. There he is. Hey, how you doing? You alright? You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he have let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leant forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Oh no, that's... Well, I guess, my friends, that makes the things that get summoned your problem, doesn't it now? Where are you? Report to Alphinaud. Right, let's take a jump over this way. Right. And we might just take the stairs like a civilized human being. Or I could jump on the bird and, fly down. Sorry, bird. Look, see, can so learn. I'm going around the table. Alphinaud. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretics spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphinaud? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Well, wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Rochefort, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once, Lord Rochefort. You would agree that discretion is of paramount concern? Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphinaud. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is given. I'll need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though. Though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. Really? Alright, let's have a look. Pants, 110. Oh, these are for the other classes. Alright, I will grab silver pieces again. Simply because I haven't brought the other classes up to a point where they can wear said pants. So, we will be purchasing pants. Again. I know, because last time wasn't a disaster. Let's grab Alphinaud, see what he wants in the next one. Strength in Unity. Again, the rewards are going to be a little bit below what we've got, so that'll be fine. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Memphilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Roselore, pray join me in Whitebrim Font. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont shall be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good. You know what I want to check though? So I want to see what my paladin's pants are. 90. So next time we get paladin gear, we will grab our paladin gear and level that up, because this is only level 90 gear and it's pretty, but it's not as good as we can be having. So that's what we'll start doing. We'll start increasing our paladin gear. White mage gear is currently okay. We're not messing with the white mage gear. All the scholar gear until it gets so. Oh, man, we need to mess with that. That is atrocious. The dragoon gear is currently on 90. Alright. So I need to be more aware of that. I've missed a piece of equipment I could have been using for my dragoons, and I could have been using for my paladin. So next time we'll start increasing that gear. That'll be one less piece of gear we need to buy when we get to the next area. Let's go. Alright, so if it's gear for any of these classes, we'll pick it up. Why am I a dragoon? Because I'm a goose. We're working on samurai. Besides, those robes are going to be warmer than their armor. Yes, white brim font. Let's go for fly. Alrighty. I know, look at this. And we're going to go see Lord Drillamont. He's usually in his tower, so I'm just going to fly to the top of the tower here, and then we're going to run down the stairs, because it's quicker than running in through the gate like a civilized human being. Come on, bird. Just jump over the edge. There we are. Okay, Lord Drillamont. The Sires of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We're all ears, Lord Drillamont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. A garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, that self-same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to Whitebrim Font. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. 'Twould be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Amalric. And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillamont has one in mind? Yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Wow. Alrighty, so what we're doing, we're getting our paladin gear up. So that's that. Is that for Lancer, Dragoon, and okay. Let's start with that paladin stuff and we'll work our way across to Lancer. There we go. Alrighty. Drill them all. And so this will give us Archer, Bard, Mechanic and Dancer. Conjurer, White Mage. So that's not 130. Thaumaturgic Harnist, Blue Mage, Red Mage, Summoner, PCT, Pictomancer, right. Alright, let's accept that. It seems as though we're always one step behind our quarry, ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whitebrim Bond. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken a note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Serge Entremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Very well. Observe the suspected heretic. That may mean I need to run down the stairs. All of them. There are a few. Usually I just fall down them because it's quicker. No, but because I can't keep my footing, basically. Oh, I know, what was that? It was a poor attempt at humour. Oh, here we go. Destination. Alright. Let's see what this brings us. At least we're wearing dark clothes. He's reported in. Picture of an obedient soldier. Now let's see how obedient he truly is. The suspected area leaves through the southwest gate. Leaves the area through the southwest gate. Southwest. Follow the suspect. That's right. He's not very observant, is he? I guess it's why he's a knight, not a scout. The suspect follows the road east. If you ever miss it, just look in the box down here, which is under my head because it gives people privacy, and that would generally give you. Oh, that's not good. I know, there's a fate we didn't want to see. Level 39, okay. The suspected heretic heads south. Just stay out of that fate. Normally I'd be right in there, but not today. These follow tasks become a lot harder further in. I know. Sneaking around. Hey! Hey! Where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. Whoops. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall. Why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us in white-brim font. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are in Snowcloak. This is what you bring me? We already knew about Roselore. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels, dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? Yeah, I'd leave too, Ros. He's heading back this way. Alright, report to Drillamont. That's right, there's no handy-dandy thing. Let's grab the bird. This way it shouldn't matter if we overtake him. Well, unless we fly into the ceiling and land on his head, in which case... But we should be harder to discern up here. Lord Drillamont. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? You see. I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Right, is that paladin stuff? No. I know, I'm really tempted to get something that I can keep. That's less than what I need. Do I have a red mage? I do, don't I? Why don't we grab the red mage here? Maybe they'll be of a level to wear this. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Where's my red mage gone? There he is. And see. No. So what level gear is the red mage wearing? 115. Okay. Let's get back to where we were. Alright, let's see what the next quest is. First Blood. The Allied forces at Snowcloak are in danger, and Lord Drillamont would have you assist him in ensuring their safety. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the Highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Haloni is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Roselore. The lives of our allies are at stake. Right. I'm going to go up the stairs. And then we're going to fly. I know it's more natural to go toward the front door, but if you go up the stairs, we can jump on the bird and then leap off the tower. Which sounds insane until you realise the bird can fly. Right. Let's have a look at our map. No. There. Yeah. So we're probably going to fly down to here. I don't know if we can fly over the pass. So we go down to Genifin Pass and through. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's go. Come on, bird. And we'll try and fly over, but I'm not sure we can. That's all. So it might be better to take the pass. That and the weather is foggy. That can't be good. I'm going to end up flying into a rock wall the way I'm going. Okay, we're going over the tunnel. Let's see if we can go over the mountain. I'm not sure we can. Oh, look at that. Yes, we can. That was easier than I thought. Alright. Oh, no. That's not good. Let's not land in the circle because the minute we land there, we're going to actually trigger it. So we want to have our bird by our side. Let's get going. Come on, bird. I sense a hostile presence. No kidding. Alright, now let's see if I can remember anything at all. Just tending. Oh, that would probably have been better. Ah, good. Get off me. Bird, attack this one. He's a menace. What does 3 do? Oh, wait. That gives me that. Okay. And then 1. Okay, right, and then this one, we're hitting with a 4. What does 4 do? 4 looks good. Okay, then the symbol changes through each one. So that was 5 I was doing. Let's try 4. Oh, he's dead. Well, okay, we'll try this one then. Okay, then that gives me 5. Good thing 1. Just move 1. Let's not stand there. Let's go with 1. And what's 3? 1. I do 9, so he's not poking me with that thing. Oh, they're dead. Wait, what's that in the snow? Alright, always look for sparkly bits. Bird, we're going to fly back. We have a sad duty to report to Drulimon. Okay, we shouldn't have to fly any... Oh, good. We shouldn't have to fly any higher. I know. Here I am hoping there's no... Oh, there. I can see a spire. Maybe that's where we need to be. Wow, this fog makes it hard, doesn't it? There we go. And down we go. Literally, here we are. Lord Drulimon. My knight sent no word of your coming, Roselore. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Well, it's a parchment. I found it near the bodies of your knights. By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And probably men he knew well. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not men to spare, not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they're on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. No. Indeed. Things are getting dire. But guys, before we ask Drillamont what he'd like us to do next, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And if there's anything you want Roselore to take a closer look at before we leave A Realm Reborn completely behind, please let me know in the comments. And I'll see you around. Take care out there.